Lakers Lakers defeat the Kings 125 to 101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the Lakers had 6 players in double figures, which is crazy. Rui with 12, Laravia with 11, Aiden with 11, Nick Smith Jr. with 21, Braun 24, Luca 25, 5, 7. Dominant performance. I think we might have low key shot the ball well today. Yeah, we shot 40% from three, 15 to 38.
Wow.
Uh, we'll
89
honestly
from the
take
free throw
that.
line. 89 from the free throw line.
Only missed 2 free
53.
throws.
So we shot 53, 40, 89 from today. That's our splits. That's crazy.
Great game on both ends. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to James first. James, how we feeling about this game?
I'm actually glad y'all started with the 3-point line because like that's like an underlying issue that hasn't really been fixated on as much with our recent struggles. Like I don't think people talk about enough how bad we've been shooting the basketball. So it was great to like finally make some fucking threes today. And shout out to Nick Smith for that. He's like, I think he had. Let me look it up. He had five of 10 from the 3-point line.
5 of 10, bro.
Like
5 of 10.
that's amazing from Nick Smith. And we always saying he could possibly be a punch off the bench. We know he's damn for sure better than Gabe. We've been saying that for months now. This is not a victory lap take off of this game. We saw it from the first game he led us. He should have been playing over niggas like Gabe and these other bench guys because he actually can score the basketball. So shout out Nick Smith. I think he gave us a huge punch off the bench. Great, because you actually need offense to replace Austin. So that's a great start. I want to give a shout out to Aiden as well. I thought his motor was high today. He was definitely active on the glass. 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. Didn't get a lot of shots. Probably could have had a cool little 18 today. He shot the ball a little more, but I love the defense that he played today. He definitely sparked a lot of fast breaks for us. Luca overall, I thought he had a good game. Like I'm not gonna. Obviously, there's some shots here and there. He's like, you can do better than that. You're living at the rim, it's cool, but overall, I'm not gonna shit on Luca for this game. I thought he had a very good game. He had 4 stocks today, 3 still on block, 7-8 from the free throw line. So I thought overall Luca had a good game. Could cut down a little bit on the turnovers. I see you trying to force a little bit, but overall, I'm fine with Luca's game today. I thought Braun was extremely efficient today. 11 to 13. Only took 1 free throw today, and that was off an N1. So it's like he easily could have had like a higher scoring game if he shot the ball a little bit more. So I thought it was a great overall game from him. Jake Laravia, I thought he was active again today. He had 3 stocks as well. So overall, it's just a solid win. It's not a win you really brag about because we know the opponent was kind of weak. But I'm glad you didn't fuck around this team because I've seen other teams do it. Like allow Kings to hang around, then they fuck around, steal a game late. So the fact that this game was never really close after around the second quarter, definitely a great win, wire to wire. So shout out Lakers.
Yes, sir. Big win. Yeah, we shot 40 from three, which is I'm still like Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy,
I can't
bro.
believe it.
On like almost 40 attempts, by the way. That's
This has to be
crazy.
Exactly.
one of the first games we shot even above like 35% from three. Like
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
crazy.
Exactly. In a while, it's been a while, bro. I don't know the last good shooting game we had. Like I
Yeah.
genuinely can't remember.
Long ass time. We're gonna kick it to Rome. Rome, how we feeling about
Yeah,
big
bro.
win?
I mean, obviously, bro, you knock off that 3-game skid, right? That was what everybody was worried about. The sky was falling literally probably 2 hours before this game. So clearly, not only was it a good win, you needed this win 100%. If you want to do the standings gimmick shit, like, I mean, I think the Nuggets lost, the Spurs lost, the Wolves lost, like all those teams lost yesterday. So for you to win, I mean, it helps in that aspect, but the rest of the league doesn't matter right now. I think they just needed that win. JJ was saying a bunch of stuff in the media, and obviously they're supposed to have their little practice or whatever. That was uncomfortable. I don't think it was uncomfortable, but whatever. But regardless of that, they responded, right? That's kind of what you want from your team. You want a response, and I think they did a good job of um, just responding to the adversity that they've been going through. You lose Austin for at least a month or two. Who knows when he comes back? And Luca and LeBron are gonna have to be very in sync. They're gonna have to make this shit work. And today, honestly, this was very encouraging, bro. Today was a very I don't really care about the opponent. It's more like how does it look, right? I know I know it's this fucking war right now. This fucking me and James talked about it on stream last night about the war between Luca FC and LeBron FC. But in reality, like with no Austin, they have to be great. And more importantly, these other guys are gonna have to be great. DeAndre Ayton's gonna have to be great. Like in a game like today, Nick Smith was the difference in the game. Like I understand that Luca had his 34. He was great. I thought he was really cerebral. I thought LeBron was super efficient, like James said. But bro, Nick Smith giving you 21 off the bench. Bro, we're one of the worst bench teams in the NBA, and we've been one of the worst bench teams in the NBA for the last couple seasons. So to get a efficient 21 from a guy on a two-way contract, that's the type of found money that like really matters and like really moves the needle when you're talking about a team like with two superstars
Game
that's
ball.
trying to compete. Like he definitely gets the game ball 100%. Like it's not even really, I don't even question, there's no other one in contention.
No one else. Yeah, it's just him.
No one. So shout out to Nick Smith. I thought, and it's funny because me and James have been a little bit more tapped in with the G League. Last night we were watching some G League hoops. We were watching Kobe Buffkin, and that's another guy that we're really high on right now, and we hope he gets a shot at some point. But like, we need guys that are not making a lot of money to play for our team and give actual real production. Like that is the goal right now. You got guys like Gabe Vincent, guys like Maxi Kleber who are making double-digit millions and they don't really provide much. So you have to mitigate that by having dudes on lesser contracts that can contribute at a high level. And I think Nick Smith's one of those guys, obviously. But we need more of those type of guys. We do. We need to hit on them. That's what hitting on the margins really is, bro. And developing your young players. We talk about it all the time. All these other teams around the league, whether they're contenders or not, they play their young guys, bro. OKC plays young guys. Denver Nuggets, they play young guys. Houston Rockets, they play young guys. Like that it matters. It matters. So to see Nick Smith play so well today kind of just validates what we've been kind of pushing for the last, honestly, probably a couple of seasons, bro. But especially right now, especially with Austin out, I just thought he gave us just a lift that we really, really, really needed. And I think honestly, this should have repercussions going forward, like throughout the course of the season, like not just today, not just because Austin's out. I think Nick really should be a guy in our rotation. I don't think this should be just like a one-off thing. I think last time when he went off versus the Blazers, we were like, oh, hooray, he did great. And then we didn't really see much from him anymore. And I think JJ has to be more mindful of the fact that like, oh, these guys can contribute, bro. Like these guys are actually like really like helping the cause here, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you just take the last, how many games have we played, guys? Like, 30 games probably? Played like 30 or so games?
Exactly
29?
Exactly 30 games? Okay, so 20 and 10. Okay, we're 20 and 10. So,
20 and 10.
in this 30-game sample, guys, think about this. Like, really, I want y'all to all think about this. In this 30-game sample, what Nick Smith has provided from us, the Raptors game, the Blazers game, and today versus the Kings. If you combine those games, bro, that's probably more points than Gabe Vincent has had as a Laker. I'm not even I'm like, don't quote me on that, but like the production that we've gotten out of him in a 30-game sample size is more than 3 years of Gabe Vincent, bro. Think about that. And that's a guy
That'd be
that's
insane if
been,
that's true, by the way. That'd be insane.
it might be. Like I'm just thinking out loud, bro. When's the last time Gabe gave us fucking 20?
Not gonna lie, if it's close, that's still embarrassing. Like if it's close,
Like,
it's embarrassing.
And so, and I don't want to harp on Nick too much, but it's like that's the kind of thing where it's like you got to hit there. That's where you got to hit. That's where you got to be, in the surplus. You need more of that. That's why when you see a guy like Kobe Buffkin going off for 40, you want that guy to get a shot. But I'm going too far into the young guys and developing young guys. But I thought Nick Smith was incredible. I thought Jake LaRavia was fucking great today, bro. I know the shot is still not there, and that's what he's gonna have to find. But I think we're at the point with Jake where he's just doing the right things. He does a lot of the right things, and I think he does more good than bad, even when he's out on the court, even when his shot's not falling. And I think that's super important for a team with superstars. You got LeBron and you got Luca. You need more guys like Jake LaRavia. You do. So I think he's been incredible. James touched on it briefly. Ayton's defense today was really it stood out. Ayton's defense stood out today. He was blocking shots, and even though he didn't have a bunch of blocks, he's protecting the rim, and guys were second guessing themselves at the rim. There's a ton of missed layups today. I know the Kings are not good, right? Kings are terrible. A ton of missed layups today, a ton of them, and he had a double double to boot. And I think he had 11 rebounds, 9 defensive. So I thought Aiden was incredible. Marcus Smart, in a weird roundabout way, thought was really solid. He was a plus 10 on the night, which is the lowest for the starters. But like he only took one shot, and I think sometimes we kind of need that. If y'all know what I mean, like sometimes we don't need Marcus to go 1 for 10, right? Like it's okay to just kind of be there and just provide defense and just provide a semblance of resistance, especially on the perimeter. I don't really care if Marcus Smart doesn't give me 10 points in the game. I don't, because I know what he's going to provide defensively. I know he's going to be able to do the little things in this game. Like him just being able to pass, right? Him being a connected player, like that stuff helps us more than him going off and getting 10 to 15 points in the game. It really does. So
He took one
I
shot.
think
Wow.
he only took one shot, bro.
Wow.
And he only played 20 minutes to be fair, but only one shot's crazy. We know Marcus might like to shoot that bitch, bro. We know it.
Yeah.
So I thought Marcus was solid. Like it's just like a solid game. Yeah, Vinay in the comments said just need him to play to his strengths. That's a fact. Like just play to your strengths, bro. And I think today he actually did. So I thought he was great. Rui Hachimura hit a couple timely threes in this game. I don't think he was like terrible, and I don't think he was incredible in any way, but he was just kind of just solid. You know, he did what he's supposed to do.
A massive 12 points, massive.
Yeah, like it was whatever.
Not Rui FC, brother.
It's whatever. I don't know with Rui. It is what it is. I thought he was solid. I don't think this is a game to dunk on him in a bad way, and I don't think it's a game to be like, see, this is why he needs to start. It goes both ways. I think we all still think that him starting and him being on the court next to LeBron and Luca for extended periods of time, it's just not really a viable option at this point for us, even with Austin out. So we'll see how that goes going forward. But yeah, I mean, LeBron to me really controlled the game, probably even more than I don't want to do the fucking fan base thing. Actually, I'm not going to say that. LeBron controlled the game in a very positive way today, and I thought LeBron played very good basketball. I thought LeBron, bro, he had 24 points. It felt like he had 30, and because he was so efficient, he didn't have to do it from the free throw line. I thought he was a little too passive. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he could have been a little bit more aggressive. But like overall, he played a great game, bro. He played a great game. I thought he looked really good off the ball. I think he caught a couple lobs in this game, bro. He hit a reverse fucking dunk. Like I just thought Braun really did his job. I remember there was one play in the third quarter when we were going on the run. He just snatched a rebound over one of the bigs out there, and like that's what I want LeBron to do, bro. People have been making this big fuss about LeBron. We got to get rid of LeBron. We got to trade him. We can't do shit with LeBron's here. Look, let it be as simple as LeBron has been really bad defensively, and he's been really bad on the boards. And because Austin and Luca are back and playing at a high level, he needs to be more of a role player. I think that's a fair take and a fair assessment to have. But like what this shit that everyone's been doing has just been really OD. And I'm kind of glad that Braun just made people kind of just shut up today. I thought he just played a great game, bro. I thought Braun played a fucking great game. He really didn't make any mistakes, in my opinion. He was pretty damn solid. Lastly, to Luka Doncic, I thought in the first half he was very, 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 very selective on the type of shots he was taking, and I thought it showed. He was super efficient. He looked great. The shots were falling when he was taking the three. It was like, okay, this three is in rhythm. This three looks good, and I thought like that was a really high note for us, especially in the first half. And I appreciate that he was doing it. He had a couple plays where he's diving on the floor for some loose balls. He's playing the passing lanes. He didn't look like he didn't care today. He looked like he actually had a sense of urgency about this game, and it felt like he took the game seriously. So I appreciate the seriousness in his game today. I thought in the second half, there was a section of the game where Nick Smith was going off. I'm talking like 10 straight points in a quarter type going off. And then Luka kind of said, you know what? Let me take my little step back, pump fakes, kick it down to Vando and the dunker that's not going to do anything, and then kind of muck things up a little bit. But I thought he played a great game. I mean, he gave you 34, right? Like, and it was to me, it felt like an efficient 34. What were his splits? 48, 36, 88. Yeah, so he gave you an efficient 34, and he was a plus 22 on the night. Like Luka was outstanding today, right? With Luka, he's such a great player that I think for us, it's just we're picky with him, right? So there's things that we can kind of nitpick and kind of dissect a little bit deeper because he's a great fucking player, and that's just kind of how it works. But yeah, I thought he was great tonight. But overall, it's a good win. It's a bounce back win. You needed it. I know the Kings are ass. I know they're terrible. I know blah blah blah, but we'll do whatever. Handled your business. That's important. Now you have the Detroit Pistons. That's another test. They just lost 2 in a row, so they're looking to bounce back. So let's just see what it looks like, bro. Let's see what it looks like. I think this was a good bounce back game, bro. Because we easily could have laid down, and this could have been a close game, could have been a dogfight, and who knows how this would have ended, bro. If we would have lost this game today, my goodness, it would have been nasty. So, yeah, man, shout out to the team. I thought they were resilient today, and I thought that the stars showed up. Really, I like Luca. He showed up today. LeBron, he showed up today, and I think the other guys kind of followed suit. So shout out to the team. Shout out to JJ for the guys buying into whatever you were telling these niggas. So, yeah, I just appreciate the win. It was a good game. It was a good game.
That's a big dub. You played maybe the most all around game you played
Yeah.
over the season, and you had that momentum to the Pistons, who just got smoked by the Clippers. If you approach this game like to the Pistons game, especially with the way the Pistons have been playing, I believe that is a home game as well. We have a
Yes.
chance to
Yeah.
beat the Pistons. We have a chance.
Detroit's they're on a road trip right now. So yeah, we play that game at home. At home.
And after the Pistons, it's the Grizzlies twice, I believe. So,
yep.
Listen, you gotta
to start the year. So yeah, that Pistons game is the last game of the year, and then we play. We start January. We play the Memphis Grizzlies. I think we're in LA for the Memphis games too. So we got a little homestand right now. I think I might be wrong on that one, but yeah, I think we're on a homestand. Yeah, this is a homestand.
Yep.
Yeah, Vinay said
Both
it.
of
Yeah,
them.
so we play both at home. See, so this is a get right. This is your get right like stretch right now. We're in a get right stretch. Like where do you feel in regards to just that part of this, Zay, where like it's a lot of turmoil right now. It's a lot of Austin's injury obviously was just destroyed our morale. That was a terrible injury that happened, and we're all really bummed about it. But like, where are you, with the team, and what do you think what can happen, and just what say you, bro?
I think we should be. That's why I get it's really because we were on a losing streak that people went insane over the Reeves injury. But either with a star missing over the year, we've been able to beat the teams that we're supposed to beat for like a 90%. Only team we lost to I think was the Blazers, and I can't remember who else we lost. Oh, the Hawks. But Reeves and Braun didn't play in that game. But if you, especially in this upcoming stretch, if you just beat the teams you're supposed to beat, you'll be okay. You beat the Grizzlies twice is gonna be tough. You definitely need to beat them once. Who else? We play the Pelicans. You got to beat the Pelicans. You'll be all right. Like we only really play in the next month. We only play like a handful of teams that we're probably supposed to lose. Spurs, Nuggets, the Pistons game. Even though the Pistons have been playing poorly recently, but you should be able to be okay. And you probably will drop a game here and there. But if you, for the most part, beat who you're supposed to beat, even with Reeves missing games, standings wise, you'll be all right. You're already 10 games over 500. Like you can't slump like we have been. But I feel like we're okay. And winning solves all. Like this win, completely shut down all of that shit that's been happening in the last 3 days. Like
you
just gotta win
for sure.
And
just
it don't matter.
Get blown out next game.
Yeah,
just don't get blown out.
If you get blown out, at this point, if you get blown out by any team, niggas are gonna do a lot.
Yeah.
Like
I don't even think people care that we blew out a team today. I don't even.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Even though that's been one of the main points over the year, they don't give a fuck. Nobody's even talking about this game. Yeah.
We don't blow teams out. Yeah, we don't blow teams out.
In full gimmick next game. Yeah, you won't be on stage next game for sure. But
ain't that Braun birthday too? Where's the Pistons? 30?
Oh, is that Braun's birthday?
It's the day before. I think.
Oh,
Is
it's
his
the day
birthday the
before.
30th or the
31st.
31st? Is it? I thought his
30th.
birthday is the 30th. Oh, that is his birthday.
Yeah, that's
Oh, so
that's
that's his
Tuesday.
birthday.
Oh, he's going crazy. Oh yeah, we're winning. We're winning.
Hey, he usually goes off on his birthday, though,
Yeah, we're
right?
winning.
He usually goes off on his birthday.
In Atlanta though. And at least
Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any? Me and James really talked about this yesterday. But Zay, do you have any thoughts on the LeBron FC versus Luca FC at all? Like, where are you at, dog? Like, I'm not saying where's your allegiance. I'm saying just like, what are your thoughts about just how things have been playing out, like in general? Like, where are you with that shit, bro? Like, it's just, I don't know,
FC
man.
first off, but I think that I think the nasty thing from both sides and Lakers FC is assuming that both of these players are going to play as poorly as they have played for the duration of the next month or the rest of the season. Like, that's why people's talking about we should tank, bro, blah, blah, blah. Because people are just acting like, and comp matters. I've been a nigga that's like, bro, we can beat good teams or whatever, but we did play the Rockets. Like, getting fried by the Rockets to have a fair amount of mismatches against us, I don't know if it was really
It's
warranted.
not the
The
end of the
whole
world.
FC war.
It's
That's
not
not
the
the
end of the
FC war.
world.
Them
Yeah.
niggas are kind of good, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
And Austin got hurt in the game. Like, Austin literally got hurt in that game, and he was probably playing better than Luca and LeBron. So
yeah, we got blown out by the Suns. Reeves was bad. Luca didn't play. The Clippers game, Reeves and Luca, we missed 4 starters for the half of that game. Like, there was stuff that happened in the game too that was bad, but I feel like that was overshadowed. Niggas is like, bro, we don't care, just win. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of context was misapplied. And I think the biggest thing with the Luka LeBron shit is not understanding that this is what, like a calendar year ago, they were having the same conversations about LeBron. If you just leave it at the game, like the Rockets game, and that the effort was bad and he didn't play well, blah, 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 I think that's fine. But when they start stretching it out to niggas are washed and the max salary and all this shit, bro, this
really
same
got
shit
worse
happened
when
last year.
Bron came back, and the team just
Yeah, all
fell
that
off
shit.
once Bron came back, and it's all bad faith.
Like,
It becomes bad faith.
it's really bad. And we've been good. What are we now? 9-5 since LeBron's returned? Like, and the 5 losses are against
don't know.
Phoenix, the Suns twice, the Spurs with no Wemby, and I don't know what the other 2 losses are. What are the other 2 losses?
Rockets
Suns
and
twice,
Clippers.
Spurs.
Rockets, Clippers.
Okay, the Clippers don't
Rockets,
even.
Clippers.
I said the Rockets. The Clippers, I don't even got the Clippers. Niggas
What I'm saying,
barely
like they're
played that
just
game.
we was like 8-2, and then you got decimated by injuries.
But
Like
yeah,
a lot of
Yeah.
starters.
Yeah,
And you
Rui
played
missed
bad as well.
games,
Suns
Aiden
twice.
missed games, Austin missed games. Like, yeah. So
The
Yeah,
only
and
bad ones are
Carter,
all the
he was
ones except the
outside playing a
Clippers
little
ones.
down too.
Suns twice, Spurs, Rockets. Those are all bad ones. The Spurs one's probably the worst one because Wemby didn't even play. Even though now niggas think they're a juggernaut.
They go without him, but you should have won that game. Yeah.
Yeah. You shouldn't have got blown out in that game. That's one where
Yeah,
there's
that
no
shit
way we
was, we
should have
got
got
fucking
blown out.
spot.
We
Yeah.
got destroyed, and Wemby didn't touch the court at all. That was a nasty one, but and we beat the
You said
Suns
Clippers game
too.
Lakers
Like,
should have won? No, I can't
brother,
disagree
we
about Clippers.
at the
bro, we
second
shot
half of
I'm
that
sorry,
game,
we shot historically bad from 3 that game. Like, we were not
Yeah, like
we were not gonna win that
plus
game.
Luka left at halftime, bro. It's like
Yeah, the
left.
second half of that game we played without
Yeah.
4 starters. Reeves,
Yeah, that shit was
Aiden,
bad.
I think was hurt at the time. Luca
Rui
and
didn't
Reeves
play.
Yeah, he
wasn't
didn't play.
playing.
And Rui didn't play either.
And Rui didn't play. That's what I'm saying. Like, LeBron was the only starter there. So
And he
I do
played
think
well,
as
actually.
well.
That was a game he actually played pretty good in that game.
I do think as well, the starting lineup that did not change. That was a big I think it can obviously it can work, but you need like LeBron and Luka super locked in at all times, which I just obviously they should be locked in if a lot more than they have been, but I don't know. I
It's
still
the
think
regular season. It's
eventually,
December regular season, and LeBron is 40. Like, it's a
yeah,
lot of
like I think it would, especially how well Jake plays with LeBron. I think it just makes a lot of sense to have Jake in that starting lineup, and you really just go off, especially if Luka's having a hot first quarter. Jake playing off of LeBron, Jake rebounding the ball, creating turnovers. Like, you could really get out to like a 5 to 10, a 15-point lead on a fair amount of teams in the league, and it just that's how we won a lot of games last year in the stretch where Luka came back and we was on an 8-game winning streak. He would just go crazy in the first quarter, and we're just winning games after that. We just played a team even for the rest of the game.
You just have to, you just have to like hold water, and then you're straight, bro.
He just spot us a 10, 15-point lead, and then boom, we're good. Just don't
that's
let
the
him
thing
go
too.
on a
Like,
crazy
I
run.
think to your point, you said that Jake kind of helps LeBron, right? Because Jake's gonna rebound. We don't have to question him rebounding. He's gonna be a wing defender. We don't have to question those two things. And I think Marcus Smart helps Luka because He's going to defend at the point of attack. He's going to defend in general. And so now Luca has his support. LeBron has his support. And then you have DeAndre Ayton. That's why realistically, Luca, Jake, Smart, Bron, and Ayton should be the starters. Like, it's not about who's better than who. It's about what makes the most sense. When you think about starters in the NBA, you think about, okay, here's your best players, and then these guys kind of fit around those best players. There's not really an argument to how Rui fits around LeBron James. Rui doesn't really defend at a high level, and he doesn't really rebound at all. LeBron needs both of those things. Right now, LeBron's biggest flaw in this season is that he's not rebounding at a high level and he's not defending at a high level. That's what Rui's supposed to mitigate for LeBron. Like, you're supposed to have a guy in place so that LeBron does not have to do those things. Because right now, LeBron actually has to do those things. Like, when we're fully healthy and when we're whole, and it's Austin, Luca, Bron, Ayton, and Rui, LeBron has to be the best defender in that group. LeBron has to be the second best rebounder outside of Ayton in that group. He has to do those things. And I think that's why people have been so like, oh, LeBron fucking sucks. Oh, he's fucking the vibes up. He's making it worse. And it's like, yeah, because we're asking him to do something that he really shouldn't be asked to do, but he has to do it because of the offensive load of the other two guys. And it's like, that's been the conundrum that's been going on that nobody wants to talk about. It's always just like, oh, well, LeBron sucks and the lineup data is really bad because when LeBron wasn't here, the lineup data was better when it was Rui. It's like, no, bro, like, it's very simple what's going on. You added a guy that's 20 plus points a game, that's higher usage than most role players, than all role players in the NBA. And you're trying to adjust to that, but you also need those, like, that player to do things probably, not, I don't want to say outside of his wheelhouse, but like, LeBron's ramping up for missing a month of basketball, and then we're asking him to be the best defender and a high-level rebounder. Like, that's just circumstance. I'm not even saying, oh, it's okay, he doesn't have to do that. No, like, we need you to do that. Like, you not doing that has actually, like, been a strain on what's been going on lately. But at the same time, the fact that we even have to ask him to do that is an indictment on the way this whole thing is set up. That's the whole problem. Like, that's the issue. That's really the issue. And then on top of that, you're compounding it with Luca, who went from being, I'm 35 a game, I'm efficient as hell, I'm everywhere doing everything, to a little bit of regression there, which is normal because nobody in the NBA is going to average 35 on crazy efficiency, right? So not only did Luca kind of regress, but like it's kind of taken away from some of the things that like LeBron can do offensively in that sense. So it's just like it's just a lot, right? Like it's a lot of moving parts and it's a lot of issues. It's never one person's fault. It's not Luca's fault because he's not good enough. It's not LeBron's fault. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's everything. Like all these things are all like lumped in together. And I think people try to like split things up and isolate certain issues and like, no, that's the problem. No, it's a combination of all these things. And I think the whole like FC shit is just so bro, this shit. Y'all can have that. I'll just say that. Y'all can have that shit, bro. Let's talk basketball. Let's talk about what's actually happening on the court. Real shit. So I don't know.
They're trying it right now.
Hey,
Like,
Luka.
it is is this an important stretch for your relationship with LeBron, Luca? Yes, it is important. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, like, bro, what? Like, that's the problem, bro. Like, we've gotten to the point where now the media is like sitting here asking really dumbass questions because it's like the fucking timeline's in a frenzy because LeBron fans fucking hate Luca fans and Luca fans hate LeBron fans. That is a crazy question, Zay.
I don't like
whoever asked that, no disrespect, bro. But that's a crazy question, bro.
What have they shown on the court that shows that their relationship is strained or something? They haven't even shown
it. It's like people are like assuming like LeBron and Luca feel the same way that their fucking fans feel. No.
Yeah, exactly. They don't.
like no, bro. Like Austin Reeves is out for a month, probably more, bro. Probably more. Me and James were looking at the schedule. He's supposed to come back during our Grammy trip. He's not going to come back and
he's just not going to. He's not going to come back.
He's not going to do that. So now you're talking about coming back around early February, close to the deadline. You're probably going to have to ramp up during that time too. So we're probably not going to see Austin till like mid-February. If we're being totally honest and objective about this shit, we're probably not going to see him till mid-February. So yes, LeBron and Luka have to figure this shit out.
And also, I think there's this underlying unspoken thing where people kind of naturally want Bron and Luka to be like closer than they seem to be.
like Austin and Luca are.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, they're also like, you gotta understand, dude is like almost 20 years older than him. Like, they're just naturally like, you're like, bro, he's 26, he's 41. They're just naturally not close in age. But like, Luca grew up watching niggas, so like, I don't think you're gonna get that type of relationship. They're just not peers age wise. Like, so like, like Bron and AD were like 8 years apart. Like, it was cool during the Olympics. Like, it's just a different vibe. But I don't think they have to be that close as that to like have a great working relationship. It's just, but this stretch will determine that though. Like, how we all work together. I got to build chemistry together. That just allows you to learn each other, just like it allowed Austin and Luca to learn each other.
Yeah.
And Bron wasn't playing, so like, it's a great opportunity, bro. If they seize the moment and like go on like a great stretch of wins, it'll definitely be big for the team, and it'll help fucking TL as well. But like, a lot of niggas too on edge right now, in my opinion. Like they was saying, like y'all too doom and gloom. Like y'all ready for the season to be over with. I'm like, wow, like I gotta relax, bro.
I think the thing that people almost kind of left out is like, bro, we lost Austin. Like, that's what niggas should be fucking up in arms about, not
Exactly.
LeBron versus fucking Luca. Like, the fact that Austin Reeves is literally not going to play for, we just lost an all-star, all-NBA level player. Like, that shit is what, like, matters, bro. Like, I don't know why, like, people were doing the whole fucking fan bit. No, that shit don't matter. Like, bro, we just lost a star player.
That was even fixated on because, like, that probably, hopefully it didn't. Like, that kind of hurt his ability to make the All-Star team because we all really wanted to see, like, Austin be, like, a first-time All-Star. So hopefully he still gets the nod. But it's just tough because he was well on his way to being an All-Star this year.
Yeah.
It's just hard to see him getting hurt. Nigga, there was also a side of the niggas that saying, oh, Bron's second option, who's like, bro, that's not something a victory lap. Like, I don't.
Yeah, like you're happy that we're missing one of our best players so that Bron can get more touches. It's like, bro, like,
and he still was deferring tonight, by the way. He was still deferring tonight. So like, Austin probably would have got a cool.
That's niggas like Tony to do that shit.
LeBron took 13 shots today and only went to the free throw line one time.
No, Austin, he still was deferring tonight. So like, the whole second option shit don't even matter. We're just playing.
Facts. Yeah. Get Coney out of here.
Deal. I got you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, obviously this game doesn't alleviate all the tension and how people feel about the team and everything, but like it's a good stepping stone in my opinion. And I think we blew out a team. We blew a team out. I don't know if we get credit for that, but
not now. A couple weeks ago we would have, but now it's good.
Yeah, for sure. I feel it. Well, yeah, whatever. On to the Pistons. Bro. When do we play that game? Is that Tuesday? Okay. Tuesday. Yeah. Are you guys?
I don't want no running, bro.
Are you guys? How do you guys feel about JJ? 30 games in. How do y'all feel about JJ? JJ Redick.
I'm gonna start the positives. First of all, when your team gets decimated by injuries and you're able to like maintain that and navigate that and still field a great record, like we're a top 4 seed, basically 3rd seed as well, that's a great mark on your coaching. So I'm not gonna downplay that and just say, oh nah, look at Austin just went off. That has nothing to do with JJ. Nah, it takes real coaching to navigate losing a lot of guys to injury and still maintain that. Because we've seen that with past coaches where we lost niggas to injuries and said coach made excuses and said coach, I think he said, well, it's not my fault. Said it's such and such only played this amount of games. I wish we could have had a healthy roster, some shit around those lines. I'm gonna get the right quote, but he definitely said some shit that. So it's great that JJ's navigated these injuries and we're still maintaining a great record. We have games where Luca didn't play, and like his Austin and role plays, we still won. Austin and Luca didn't play, and his role players, we still won. So it's like that's a great mark of coach. The negatives, like JJ, you can't crash out about what your lineups don't do, and you still run the same lineups.
Yes, bro.
And I think the Austin injury throws a little wrench in that because you probably would have still started Rui if Austin was here right now. And it's like, and we probably would have still got the same kind of results. I'm not saying Austin kills the lineup, but I'm saying like Rui, like you know who bro, JJ used to live on Twitter before he became a coach, and I still think he does, even as a coach. So he sees the shit the fan base saying. So he knows like who fans really want to see substitute in that lineup. And I think part of JJ wants to as well. Like, you can't complain like you do and be a guy that's heavily fixated on details and not see the issue of where at the small forward spot is, bro. And you're not, even you just said start Jake. Yes, bro, he showed he could rebound and guard, and that makes sense next to Braun and Luca. You know how niggas say, like, let's bring Austin off the bench so we can have a more balanced lineup, so you can have a POA and a wing defender in that lineup. Well, this is your opportunity to do that, and you're still not doing it. So it's like, that's really my main issue with JJ. That's really it, bro. So it's like, I get you crashing out the team and they're not giving effort, but you're also fielding lineups that don't give effort.
Yeah.
And you're
Like,
trying
you
to,
made the
for
sandwich,
years,
bro. You made the sandwich, bro.
Yeah. For years, we're asking niggas to do shit that's just not there, especially. Yo, Rui, go guard on the wing and go grab rebounds. Well, the nigga just can't do it, apparently. It's been 3 years. He's not going to snap and be a great rebounder. It's not an effort issue. Niggas can be like, give more effort. Some niggas just can't guard.
James, what did he say
can't
today
rebound.
in practice? What did he say? Or yesterday? He said, "Oh, I'm gonna be more physical. I'm gonna be more whatever the fuck he said. I don't even know what he said."
I didn't.
Did you see
maybe
any
I
of
watched a
that
different
today?
game. I didn't see any of that today. I'm sorry, I didn't.
I didn't
Four
see
rebounds is
anything. So
cool, brother. That's cool. I'm sorry. I just see other wings. Other wings just sleepwalk to like 7 or 8, bro. We don't get that from Rui. It's not him, exactly. It's like, I'm just gonna say, like, you've been asking this nigga to be a 3 for the past years. He's just not that, bro. So how about you go get that 3 or try and put a nigga in a lineup that's closer to what you envision in that spot? So at some point it gets tiring complaining about the lineups 24/7, but if it keeps bringing up issues, well, it didn't today, but there are possessions where it's like, oh my god, like, can we get a fucking offensive? I mean, can we get a defensive rebound? Can you finish the possession off? Kings are just ass, but versus better teams, that type of shit will hurt you. So it's like some of the issues that we had past couple weeks were still there tonight. Kings didn't capitalize on all of it, so it's like it's the lineups, bro. Like, at least we started the game off well today, sort of. Like, we didn't give up 40, so it's like that's good, but I'm just not comfortable with Rui at the starting spot, at the 3 spot. It's just,
yeah.
but now Austin being
JJ's
hurt,
like
I guess he's
refusing
gonna
to
stay
change
there.
that.
JJ's just stubborn.
Yeah, that's
Like, I
that's
understand,
really
but
my main
this
issue.
nigga's just
Yeah.
stubborn, bro. But I'm not gonna judge him too harshly because I still think it's the team construct thing. But he's just stubborn. I feel like
You think he's a good coach though, Zay, or you think he's under surveillance, or like where are you at with it?
he's under surveillance for me. I think he has the
Surveillance for sure.
ability to be a good coach, but I think he's
Yeah.
still under surveillance. LeBron on
There
his
are good
chemistry
qualities
with
there, though.
Luca. I don't want to create the narrative of me and Luca. There's 5 guys on the floor and about 7 guys that come off the bench. It needs to be all of us.
Yeah, that's a good answer. He said, "I'm in a battle with Father Time, and I would like to say I'm kicking his ass on the back end." LeBron James 2 days before his 41st birthday on testing his limits in his 23rd season.
But like,
funny.
I think this just shows a lot of the media do be the Twitch shit, obviously, because
They
like,
do, bro. Like, come on,
these
bro.
questions
Niggas are
came out of
asking
nowhere about that.
LeBron and Luca about their relationship, bro.
Yeah,
In the
that's what I'm
middle of
saying.
the
It's
season.
random out of nowhere too. Like,
Middle of the
nothing from
season.
that last game showed they have like relationship
So they
issues.
go on a
Outside,
3-game losing streak and lose Austin, and I was like, are you guys friends? It's like,
exactly,
come on, bro.
exactly.
Come
You
on,
niggas on
bro.
Twitter, you see the beef that's on
Come
Twitter.
on,
It's
bro.
loud. You're on that shit. So it's like,
Come on, bro.
that's separate
nasty,
Twitter
bro.
from the fucking players, bro.
Raj,
Literally, dude.
questions.
Let fans be fans. Raj, the only one asking basketball questions. Yeah, we know what time it is. Shout out Raj, bro. Shout out Raj on the beat.
Yeah,
Man.
shout out Raj.
Shout out to
But
Raj,
yeah,
but yeah, bro.
Raj will be next. Raj will be next to Brian asking questions and then talking ball with us in the chat, bro. That's fire. So
crazy.
shout out Raj, bro.
He probably gonna pull up on us literally today.
Exactly.
On his car ride home.
After asking questions, bro. That's actually fire.
My brown boy.
Yo,
okay.
baby, you got it, bro. But yeah, I think I'll be quick about JJ. The thing with JJ for me, I didn't really appreciate the whole throwing the team guys under the bus and then acting like you're gonna be the big bad wolf at practice just for practice to come, and then now you're just like, oh, that was really good. It was a lot of clarity and a lot of. It's like, come on, gang. Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic, bro? Like you're talking out of both sides of your neck, and I feel like he's done that multiple times already. And for me, it's like, again, just to James' point, if you're gonna say those things, then act on the things that you're saying, as opposed to us essentially seeing that you don't really make real wholesale changes when you act like you're going to. So that's really the only thing with me with JJ. My biggest issue actually with JJ Redick is not scheme. It's not if the players are bought in. It's quite literally you have young guys in your farm system and you don't play them. What did JJ tell us all when he became the head coach? He said, I am going to put an emphasis on development. Development is going to be a major portion of like what we want to do and what we want to accomplish, right? And he used like, for example, I think he used Bronny as an example, right? I don't know if he mentioned Dalton in that, but like he essentially was saying, I care about the youth and I care about the young guys. I have not seen you practice any of the young development shit that you have been talking about preaching for the last 2 seasons. If I'm being honest, you gave up on Dalton in a year. Bronny literally does not play. Nick Smith Jr. only plays probably because he was already currently in the league before the Hornets waived him, and he's on our two-way and guys are hurt. It's probably the only reason why he plays. Adu Thero does not really play. And we're sitting here looking at the G League guys begging for certain players to get shots. There's a guy named Chris Magnon in the G League, leader in stocks in the whole entire G League. Probably going to be an all defensive player in the G League. He's a 6'4", 6'5" guard. I think he's played 2 minutes total as an NBA pro, right? Like, Kobe Buffkin's averaging 30 in the G League right now. That guy doesn't even have a two-way spot. Drew Timme was one of the best two-way players. I mean, one of the best G League players in the league. You got our two-way spot and still doesn't play. And that's just kind of where I'm at when I keep talking about hitting on the margins. Bro, play the young guys. Give them a shot. We have vets on this team that aren't very good. You probably should invest in the development factor of all of this and try to give some of these young dudes a chance. Nick Smith proved you right today. Nick Smith had a great game. And hey, this wasn't Nick Smith's first great game. He's had multiple great games. Maybe we should try to invest in that more. Maybe we should take a deeper dive into the other guys on our team that are young guys. Because I've watched Nick Smith help us win multiple games in this season on a two-way. So my biggest issue with JJ is practice what you preach. It's a lot of things that he says, but it's not a lot of things that he does. And I think until I start to see that, I'll feel a lot more confident in the things that he does say when he's doing his post-game pressers, when he's crashing out saying all this stuff that he's saying. Because I do think that the players are bought into him. I do think the players care about what he says. I do think he somewhat knows what he's doing in regards to a lot of this stuff. So for me, it's just like stand on what you say. That's all. That's literally my only thing with him. Stand on what you say. He's under surveillance for me too. I'm not standing by him as a bad coach. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's horrible. I don't think he's Darvin Jr. But I do think that he needs to show improve going forward, and we'll see if he does. But that's kind of my stance on JJ. I think we're done with our post game. I think we've laid out a bunch of stuff, and I think we've talked enough about not only this game, but just kind of the team going forward. So we're gonna wrap our actual post game, and yeah, bro, we'll be live again for the Pistons on Tuesday, and yeah. So, boom.
Yeah, like a great win.
Yeah, good win. Good fucking win. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap post. So we're done.